James had always considered himself a lucky man. At 42, he had a beautiful wife, 3 amazing kids, and a thriving business. His best friend, Daniel, had been by his side since college. They were brothers in every way but blood. Life was good until the day it wasn't. It started with a simple doctor's visit. After a routine checkup, his physician suggested a DNA test due to some inconsistencies in his children's medical history. James laughed it off. Why would he need that? But curiosity gnawed at him. 3 weeks later, the results came in. Probability of paternity, 0%. The words burned into his soul. All 3 children, Emily, Jake, and little Mia, weren't his. His hands shook as he stared at the papers, his mind racing. How? Why? Then, a darker thought crept in. Daniel had always been around, always the fun uncle, always a little too close to his wife, Sarah. James didn't scream. He didn't cry. He just shut down. That night, he confronted Sarah. At first, she denied it. Then, when he showed her the results, she broke. Tears streamed down her face as she whispered the truth: Daniel was the father. Not just of one, but all 3. Now, James sits in his empty house, a glass of whiskey in hand, staring at family photos, each one a lie. He thinks about the years of love he poured into those kids. The bedtime stories, the school plays, the scraped knees he kissed. They weren't his blood, but were they still his? And Daniel, his brother, his best friend, the man who had betrayed him in the worst way possible. James turns to you, the audience, his eyes hollow. What would you do? Would you walk away from the kids you raised, even if they weren't yours by blood? Would you forgive Sarah? And what about Daniel? Would you confront him? Destroy him? Or would you pretend you never knew, just to keep the pieces of your life from shattering completely? The choice is yours. What would you do? Please subscribe for more.